Coach Kelvin Moore here. It's been an interesting scenario of events today on the testimonials. I like everything that was said. But let me just give you a description of the philosophy behind why I created this. 31 years in this industry. I started out as a trainer at Holiday Health, which is now Bally's. And the reality of it is, over the course of the 3 decades, working as a trainer, working and training trainers in different gyms across this city and the state, I decided to come in here and create an environment that was totally unlike anything that I ever saw in my experience of 3 decades. So, welcome to Transform. The holistic approach here, which is the philosophy behind Transform. Body, mind, and spirit. There's no reason to turn around and have somebody have a weight loss and then have their attitude raised. We've got to allow people to come in here and understand it's the focus on their mind, it's the focus on their body, and it's the focus on their spirit. Most of our clients, 85% of them are female, range from the ages of 30 to 65 years of age. We do have males who train here as well. We also train athletes. We have a youth department that we train young people as well, young girls, divinely fit for kids. But again, the holistic approach is exactly what we're looking for. Because the truth of the matter is that the Bible speaks of this. Beloved, I wish above all things that you be in health and prosper, even as your soul prosper. So there has to definitely be a balance. Many people today strive for prosperity, different jobs, look for things that are tangible, material. The reality of it is they put their health secondary. So when you step into the 4 walls of this facility, you'll understand that our approach is to make sure that you get sound, again, body, mind, and spirit. It's a phenomenal experience here. Conditioning is our #1 forte. I know many people have probably went to different gyms, have experienced different videotapes, and I won't get into any of the names or anything like that. But the truth of the matter is that when you walk into this place, the spirit that you feel in here, first of all, it is a family-dominated and oriented environment. All cultures, all colors, but the common goal is that we're on common ground. So, again, this experience is exciting. You come in here, people have lost weight in the range of 60 pounds, 70 pounds, 80 pounds, over 100 pounds. But the one thing that's so important for us to understand and know here at Transform is that they're not just dropping the weight, they're dropping the addictions. The addictions I speak of being associated, connected with, and prescribed drugs. The diabetics that work here, the people with Crohn's disease. One of my testimonials talked about the Graves' disease, the sarcoidosis, something you don't die with, something you live with. And you learn to live with it through the process and understanding proper nutrition, eating properly, which is 75% of it, and putting it all together in one package, which gives you long life. God said this, which is interesting. He said, with long life, I'll satisfy you. The text, when you read it, and this is to all people, believers or not, it never says with long health, he'll satisfy you. Because health sustains life. And so the reality of it is that our focus here at Transform is to get your heart healthy. And so you can live long, but then the quality of life is diminished because your health is not in place. And so that's what our focal point is as well, is to make sure that your heart healthy. You can lose the weight, you can lose the inches, that'll come. The oxymoronic thing about it is the problem with losing weight is losing weight. And most people don't understand their focus, their total focus is about just losing weight when it comes to numbers on the scale. But the truth of the matter is that, again, providing health, but we teach people how to be health conscious. Just think about our name. The name is Transform. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. I talked about the 75% that's nutritional, but there's 90% that's psychological. And once we can get people to understand the significance of having a healthy conscience, watch what'll happen. They'll make healthy choices. And when they make healthy choices, everything else comes along with it. So it's not the other disciplines that talks about calories and other different things. The person that turns around and says, should I make the choice of the hamburger that's 90 calories or the person that makes the choice of the one that's 60 calories? It's not counting the calories. That person then says, because they've been transformed, that hamburgers is not on my meal plan. And so the reality of it is I'm going to make a healthy and conscious choice to do exactly what I need to do. Love the environment, love the place. This is something you should definitely experience. But I will say, Transformed is not for everybody. And I don't mean from a standpoint of invitation, but I mean dedication. Because when you walk through these doors and you meet myself and my partner who's a trainer and some of the other trainers that we're going to be bringing on board very soon here, you're going to understand that there's a culture here. And when you come in here, it's interesting about Transform very quickly. The reality of it is that most personalized training studios have the one-on-one training, and we do have that. But the thing that's wonderful about here in the culture that we've created, many people like to work in groups, and it's motivating one another. Because our focus is to not just motivate, but to educate. So when you leave here after your 3 months, your 6 months, your 1 year, you'll always have a blueprint and a template to say, I know what Coach would say, and many of the people that hear the coachisms in their mind and hear the different things that I would say and understand how important it is to stay focused, and that not only just the legacy, but the history of what they'll be able to achieve. And they pass it on down to their children and to their children's children. And this is why, as I end, the Bible says that a good man or woman leaves an inheritance to their children. The question becomes, what are you going to inherit? I would be, if I was you, I would inherit good health. Because through that process, life, it doesn't just become long-term, it becomes life-term. Thank you again for visiting us here at Transform. This has been a phenomenal experience. Located at 1296B Blue Hills Avenue, Bloomfield. Our website address is www.transformed, that's TRANSFORMED, 4 life, and life is spelled LYFE.com. You can reach us at our office number, which is 860-216-1277, or reach me on my Coach Mobile, and that's 860-250-9314. God bless you. Thank you. And remember, there can be no change without a challenge.